So, Kris, obviously there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and I'll just tell you the cover of the new issue, Landscape Management. We use the headline "The Great Outdoors." And I don't want to be naive here. Obviously, there's a lot of there's a lot of scary things going on in the country, but what our point is about things that you're talking about how the industry, our industry is essential, and our people are they're hard at work right now. And you mentioned TurfMutt as well. What I'm trying to get to here is, can you talk to me about how you think this is, specific to our industry, how it's changed the mood in America to where maybe we're going to see a lot of people taking more advantage of their outdoor spaces?
It's a terrible thing to have happened in this way, but we were instantly reconnected with our homes and our outdoors and our outdoor spaces and the criticality of it. We at TurfMutt, OPI also has something called the TurfMutt Foundation. Our education programming is in schools. 70 million kids, teachers, and families have used it. It's used by EPA and the United States Green Building Council. It's put in schools by Scholastic, our education partner. Big deal. And what TurfMutt teaches us is the importance of our lawns and landscapes, that nature starts at your back door, and that all habitat, whether rural or urban, is habitat. It's just that. What we've learned and what we now know is the outdoors, and in particular our outdoor spaces, it's a great place to de-stress. You lose anxiety. My neighbor is a pediatrician, and the one thing she loves the dog. She knows the story. Her kids use TurfMutt in their school. Is that one of the best things you can do for a young child is get them outside, get them dirty, get them get grass stains on their clothes, get them a dog, expose them to the elements and the allergens that are out there. We know it's critically important. We know that our lawns and landscapes are the largest carbon sink in the country. They produce oxygen, they sequester. And I've done some video work of late, was on national Canadian television with a program where we're encouraging people, just go outside, leave the devices inside your home, go outside and sit and listen. Where I live in the mid-Atlantic, across the river from Washington, D.C., it's a lot quieter. The road noise is down. And if you just listen, suddenly you can hear nature. And literally, I got a lot of foxes this year, but a fox, if you sit still and the dog wasn't out, just trot it across the patio. They've adapted well, as have my white-tailed deer, to an urban lifestyle. And so what this situation has done is help families better understand and parents understand how important the outdoors is and what we want to teach them. What our programming does is teach kids, it's called backpack programming, take that information home to your parents, frankly, is how can you do your part, right? How can you put the right plants in the right zones, wise water use? How can you help pollinators? How can you plant the right plants for the pollinators you have? I'm in the Atlantic Flyway. We get a lot of migratory birds. I know that. And so we put in the plants that they want, the flowers they need. And so my towhees and my Carolina wrens and my pileatids and you name it, my warblers, they all come here and they stay because there's a place to rest and recharge and there's food. And those are the lessons we learn. So the landscapers in our industry and the hardscapers that create our outdoor spaces, we've just relearned the importance or refamiliarized it. And you can do it on a patio, a balcony, a roof deck, or even the park down the street. We're reminded of how important that is. Thank you, Seth.
Okay, everybody, this is Kris Kiser. He's the president and CEO of OPEI. I'm Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Landscape Management Magazine. And thank you to Kris, and thank you to all the viewers for checking in with us here at Landscape Management Home Edition.